the wonderful escape from the mortuary and other adventures. I think we left off with you guys roaming around the city with Teresa, the tout. Yep. Okay. And you guys had run into the philosophers arguing and did not solve their dilemma in a way they found satisfactory. um and then I think you guys were on your way to go see some street performers.
We were at the theater show when the philosophers were arguing or whatever.
Yeah, we were heading
Oh.
for it when that all happened.
That's right. Okay. You guys already did your shopping that you wanted to do, right? Okay, cool. I was just trying to make sure I had it placed all correctly in my brain. All right. Sorry. I just sneezed a bunch and now my nose is like, annoying. All right. Let me roll a dice or two real quick. Hold on. Okay. So anyways, as you guys continue on to where the street performers are, as you get closer, you see that it's not like, you might think of like musicians singing or did I say magicians or musicians? My brain. Musicians singing is, see, there's no magicians either. My brain is like trying to mix everything together. What you do see is like a cart set up with like a puppet show. And just from when you initially are watching it, it looks like one of them is quite good at this and has been doing it for a while, and maybe the other kind of apprentice or something, because like the way the puppets are moving isn't quite right. And then like one will say something and then there'll be a long pause and they'll be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. So it's not the best show you've ever seen. It seems to be depicting a fight between something resembling a gnome and something resembling a dragon, but not all of it is just slightly off of what you would recognize those things from where you guys are. This has drawn a fair crowd who seem to be fairly entertained considering the overall poor performance.
Like, are these puppets like hand puppet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with strings and stuff, like marionettes. That's the word. Not like. So yeah, as she grew up, Parisa's like, these are the performers. This is a square where performances tend to happen. So after they're done, I'm sure there'll be other people who come up and do things. If you guys want to hang out for a bit.
Oh, to see if there were more people. Like, are you meaning there might be a second show after this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They take turns. Telekinetic. So you guys kind of settle in to watch, or what do you want to do?
Sorry, dogs. I mean, we didn't really have anything else pressing that I recall. Just trying to figure out stuff, right? So yeah, I'm not opposed to that.
Try and fix the show? Oh no.
I didn't take telekinetics, so I won't be doing that, but...
Oh, I see.
I was waffling between that and Spell Sniper, and I took Spell Sniper in the end.
Mm. So is everybody just gonna hang out and watch the show? I don't hear any dissonance. All right.
Genji's
Cool.
gonna sit down and somewhere convenient and watch.
There's like I said, there's an area where like shows and stuff are put on all the time. So there's like benches around and stuff, and you can kind of hang out and watch. There's seating. You do notice there is all kinds of random like assortment of of people from all kinds of sorts of all over the place. Like sit on an open seat on a bench.
Just whichever one is closest
Mm-hmm.
to Genji when we get to the square and we're figuring out what to do.
Okay, so like you sit down on the bench and then you look over at the end of the bench and you realize that there is something that resembles very closely to what you would think an angel would look like, sitting at the end, just happily watching this puppet show. A little further over in the thing, there's something that you would a demon or something like that. So there's all sorts. There's tieflings, there's every manner of kind of people that you could imagine.
I'll give them an awkward kind of smile if they glance at me as I'm glancing at them, and other than that, not do anything.
The angel's like, yeah.
Usually just
Okay. As the show is wrapping up, actually, you know, the people start milling about a bit more, and like they're moving out their stuff for the next act, and all of a sudden, I have to read this to you. All of a sudden, it's like everybody's talking, like things are happening. It's not rowdy, but like, you know, regular city buzzing noises, people having conversations. And suddenly, a hush washes over the area, eclipsed by the march of heavy officers of the Harmonium, burly guards in spotless red plate armor, brandish menacing clawing pole arms in your direction. So like each of you, they point each of you where you are in the crowd and say, "Halt, criminals!" demands one of the priests, a squinting human with a gold front tooth. "You're under arrest for violating the laws of the multiverse. We can do this the easy way." The menacing jaws on the Harmonium's officer's pole's arms snap open with a clink, or the hard way.
He's gonna carefully stand up from the bench, like slowly enough that it's clear he's not doing anything hostile, and just say to the guard, sorry, I didn't know the benches were reserved."
He like looks at you confused for a second. He's like, "That is not your crime. Come with us."
What did we do?
All of you.
In Henry's mind, that's all he did. He walked in, he sat down on the bench. They're like, "We're gonna arrest you for breaking the laws of the multiverse."
Come with us. We will discuss your crimes at the faction house and explain to you what the issue is.
I glance over at Parisa.
Parisa very like gingerly like steps back and puts up her arms, and you just barely hear her whisper, "I'm sorry, I can't go back to prison," and then she like melts into the crowd basically.
Oh shit.
There's surely some kind of misunderstanding. Perhaps we should just go with them and get it cleared up.
That would be the preferable way to handle this.
was about to say that bitch. We paid her.
We paid her for tour guide that status, not fighting the Harmonio.
How busy is this area?
It is usually pretty bustling, but around you, like, there is an open, like, circle around all of you. There are people, like, rushing away, like, I can't be bothered with this. Oh my God. There are gawkers, like, oh, wow, what's happening? You know, there's a mix of everything, but, like, except for the people trying to stealthily, like, melt away, it's, like, it's a hush and, like, just stillness around you guys.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
And when Prisa melts, like, starts to disappear to the background, I'm gonna tug on Selraz's hand and just slowly start to disappear, like, back up as well. And try
Okay.
to just disappear him with the crowd.
Do a stealth check for each of you on that.
So this plus 10. It's 29.
Oh my God. There we go. Still two.
I think he's trying to decide if he would.
Considering I would not necessarily see the attempting to be stealthy when they're literally looking right at us. So still would not attempt to slink away.
Okay. So two of the guards seem to be oblivious to you trying to move away, but one of the other ones points right at you. Cease and goes, "Don't even think of escaping, or we will have to do this the hard way."
Sir, I think there's been a mistake.
Then come with us and we'll sort it out.
Let's hurry up and get this over with.
Alright, so are you guys going to try and, like, acquiesce to go with them?
Gendry's going to try and go with them.
Suppose.
So, they, in the meantime, they come up to each of you and go to put, shackles on your arms. Do you
Absolutely
resist
not.
that? Okay.
Sir, we're going willingly.
You are under arrest. By our laws, we have to put shackles on you so that you do not try any funny
What
business
law did
while
we
we're-
break? What law did we break?
Law of the multiverse.
What
Being
law?
where you're not supposed to be. You shouldn't be here.
Uh-huh.
And
Well,
will
we were summoned here. We didn't ask to be here. We were summoned here. Someone brought
Could
us
you
here.
send us home?
No, we are just here to get you. We'll
Okay.
bring you to where maybe somebody can sort this out. But all we do is we bring you to them. So,
Well,
Okay.
if we're just
shackles.
You can walk us, but you're not putting those on us.
I think we would all like to go home. So if we can be sent home because we're not supposed to be here, I think we'd be amenable to that.
At that point, there's one guy who's slightly bigger and he hasn't been talking the whole time. He goes, "Sounds like they're resisting." And so, initiative. Oh my gosh. Come on, Jack. There we go. Is everybody? Gedry, Cease, and it transferred. It sure the hell did. Yay.
I'm
right.
calling shenanigans on my 10 because the die literally landed on an edge.
I didn't know that was possible with the digital
And-
dice.
Like, I've seen it, like, when it gets jammed into a corner. This was in the
Uh-huh.
middle of the playfield, sitting on an edge.
Amazing. All right, Cease, you're actually first.
Great.
And kind of like in the middle of the square, there's still the benches and stuff around, but like the people are clear for like, I would say, yards around you guys. Aside from the guys who are, you know, trying to arrest you. Oh, excuse me.
How many guys are there?
3. And like they
Which one was it that pointed at me when I tried to disappear? Was
Which
it the
one,
big
what?
guy or one of the other two?
the big guy.
Okay. So I'm gonna look him straight, just dead in the eyes. You should have just let us go. And in the space between me and him, I summon my wildfire spirit.
Okay.
And use a bonus action to tell it to attack.
Cool. Does he take damage when it appears?
Yes.
I think from the last time you said there was like a dex save, then aura or something.
I'm trying to find the whole thing. Yeah, it's a dex save.
Okay.
Each creature within 5 feet of it.
All right. Let's see. Dex. Okay. That's good. Oh. Wow. Okay, he got a 19 on that one.
Okay, that's a save. And then he's going to attack. I don't know why it did that. Stop doing that, dice.
So it's half of 10. Is that for him or?
Well, I'm trying to find out if he takes half or
Ah.
not. And as I'm clicking through, it just randomly decided to roll dice. I don't think he does because it doesn't say anything about it.
It doesn't say on save takes half.
Nope.
It's odd to me.
That's the game. Alright, so he's going to attack. So to hit this +7. 16 to hit.
Nope, you missed.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. This guy, he is going to take a stab at somebody. Alright, there are 4 of you. Perfect. He's going to take a stab at Kata. Oh. Okay.
What
Oh,
does
wait.
that mean?
I was thinking it was just a regular like polearm attack. It is not. 19 hit you?
That does hit me.
Okay. 12 piercing damage plus 6 lightning damage.
Whoa.
And you are grappled, apparently.
Oh. Is this their pole arm? So are they?
Yep.
Is it like? Are they a little bit of a distance away from me, or are they like right 5 feet up on me?
He's right up on you. Like they were
Okay.
surrounding you guys, like to put the manacles on when you guys basically decided, wait, no.
Okay.
So.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. I think that's it. Okay. Syl, it's your turn.
All right. General layout in front of me. Is it just the
Mhm.
guards? Are there friendlies in front of me?
No. You guys have a clear berth around. It's just you guys and the guards for like 30 yards around you, basically.
Then
Basically, I'm imagining you guys are in the middle and the guards are spread around you guys, more or less.
okay, D&D Beyond. I checked a box on my character sheet and it decided to 500 on me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really want to do that. Where are we? So he, not extremely happy with this, just tries to, like, roar at them. But, like,
Yes.
mid-roar, he's like, "Wah!" and then just, blah, 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 like,
He's like, wait, what?
all this poison just comes spurting out.
Awesome.
And he's taken back by it a little bit
Mhm.
himself. But I need a dex save from all three.
All three? Okay.
Yep. 8 con mod efficiency.
Oh,
What's
they
my
don't.
10? Ugh, 12? Really?
Well, that's a 6, 13, and a 4.
Okay, did not expect that to hit. One failed save to take. Alright, so 2 of them are going to take. Where is it? Why you know roll die? What the hell, D&D Beyond?
It looks like it's thinking about rolling.
There it
There
is.
you go. Yeah.
I never
1d10?
had the die show up.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the 2 that failed take 7, the other one takes
Mhm.
3.
Okay.
And that is poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a little taken aback, but kind of regains himself and kicks whatever one is right in front of him. Goes to kick him just square in the chest.
Okay.
Mechanically, I'm gonna flurry.
Mm-hmm.
And
Were you wanting to kick one of the ones that took full damage, or one of the ones that, or the one that saved? Keep it easy.
one of the ones that took full damage.
Okay.
Although, if that is right, that is garbage. 11 to hit.
Nope.
Second
Just
kick.
clink off of his armor.
What the shit? Alright, both of those flurries fail.
Wow. Okay. I'm curious, Cease, what's your reaction to seeing Syl randomly spout out poison out of his mouth?
Well, that's new.
Yeah, it doesn't taste good.
Alright, it's Kata's turn.
First, going to unmute myself. Then, I think I'm going to reach behind me and grab my warhammer,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit the guy directly in front of me with
Okay.
it. I'm going to do a thing. Well, hold on. Sorry, I need to. When I do that, sorry, I'm trying to find where it is on my sheet that I can do this. Oh, that's only a D8. Then I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll it, because that's truly horrid.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use my precision superiority thing that lets me. Oh no, so that'd be 16.
Okay, you miss.
Okay, that's when I can trigger my precision attack for my superiority thing to add a D8 to it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, come on.
17.
That's so sad. You're so close, but no.
That die roller's in a bad mood tonight.
Yeah.
Alright. Fuck you, die roller. Action surge.
Yes.
Try again. I don't even want to use another. I'd have to roll so high.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Whatever. I know it misses. I'm gonna use my superiority die to do a precision attack.
Good roll.
Hey!
Hey!
A 19.
You hit him!
Hey! I used so many resources for this. So that is. Hey, max damage. Let's go. Took 12 bludgeoning damage, and the guy who I hit is the one who's grappling me.
Yep.
Because I have weapon mastery and warhammer. It is pushed 10 feet straight away from me.
Oh, okay.
So does that break the grapple or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm going to take some steps back, I guess.
Cool.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Gedry, it's your turn. There's two fairly close to each other still, and one like 10 feet away from them.
I have all bad options.
It's good options. If they're all bad, then they're good.
Yeah, okay, the guy who just got shoved away from Kata, he can give me a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Ooh.
Yep.
That's fancy.
Ah, I don't roll damage yet. You're exposing what I'm trying to do. I'll keep the damage
that
roll.
is a 21 to save.
What? Okay, so that doesn't happen. I think it still stays there though.
Oh, the thing like grasps
so-
up but just doesn't
yeah,
get him.
Everyone else sees like this big earthy hand just come up out of the ground and try and grab him. It misses, so it's still like hovering there over the ground, sort of attached to the ground.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
No, that's gonna be my turn.
All right. Let's see. All right. This guy did not like the poison that you breathed on him, so he's gonna attack you, so. That's 18 to hit.
Yep.
That's 6 piercing damage, 8 lightning damage, and you are grappled. And oh, there's a whole other line I didn't read. Hold on. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. That's that guy's turn. All right. The other guy who hasn't gone yet is going to take a stab at Cease. All right. That's an 18 to hit.
Yep.
10 piercing damage and 1 lightning damage, and you are grappled. And it is your turn, Cease.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on the one that's holding me. It's 22 to hit.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was coughing, so I thumbs up.
7 fire damage.
Okay.
Then a 13 to hit.
Nope.
And a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Fuck these dice.
Alright.
Bonus action, I'm going to command my spirit to attack the one that is currently holding me.
Mm-hmm.
So this plus 7. 19 to hit.
Yep, hits.
Seven fire damage.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Great. Orange. Alright. This is the guy who had been knocked away. He's going to try and walk back up to Kata. Does the hand that's up there, can it do anything as he goes by?
No,
No?
it doesn't get
Okay.
opportunity attacks.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It's not a summon, it's a spell effect.
Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and try and get you again, Kata.
Yep.
Oh. What? That's not what's showing. It said I rolled a 16 plus, the attack, but what's showing on the die is I rolled a 6.
D&D, go home, D&D Beyond, you're drunk.
I'm gonna go with what showed on the die because that's just dumb. I don't understand that. So he misses you.
Okay, then I'm going to use a reaction
Okay.
to use my riposte
Mm-hmm.
And hit him.
Okay.
My Warhammer. Come the fuck on!
No. You rolled like 3 11s. It's amazing.
Alright.
Alright. Syl, your turn. Oh, and the thing that I forgot before was at the beginning of your turn, while you're grappled, you're supposed to take damage.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I've never used these guys before, so, you know. That's a 10 lightning damage.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, every time I do anything, it tells me that, oh, dice have to be enabled on the sheet for above VTT to work properly.
Oh, man.
They are. And it's dumb things like taking damage. So then I have to reload the sheet. Alright, well, he's going to be very upset with the gentleman that is grappling him. And again, he kind of roars, but he doesn't really understand how it's happening, but mechanically he's applying Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Because he's just pissed. This is now his quarry.
Mm-hmm.
So he applies Hunter's Mark, even though, yeah, he doesn't really grasp what is happening. So then he tries to punch him in the face.
Nice.
Tend to hit.
No.
And then he will offhand a nick attack. 24 to hit.
Hey, that hits.
Yay! And that's also the awesome weapon that... Oh, wait, no. It's my, Vex weapon. That's right. So he takes 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to flurry again.
Okay.
And as my flurry, I'm going to punch him, but I have advantage from the Vex attack. 24 to hit again.
Yep.
And that will be minimum damage, 4 bludgeoning. But from Tavern Brawler, I can also push him 4 feet, or 5 feet.
Would that break the grapple on you, or?
That's what I'm
Okay.
hoping.
I was gonna say, I think so, but... Because it's specifically you pushing him from you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that's fine.
And then my
Cool.
second flurry attack. 17 to hit.
Nope.
I would have walked back up to him to make
Yeah.
that second strike, and then that would be my turn then.
Are you stopping right next to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Kata, it's your turn.
Hey. The Warhammer goes away. Pull out my great sword.
Hey.
Oh, that's something that I forgot I needed to do. Oh well. Forgot it still got damaged by the acid goop. Oh well. The big guy who had grappled me, I hit him with my greatsword. I attempt to hit him with my greatsword.
Okay.
This is the third, fourth, 5 in a row. So I miss, and then he takes 4 damage because of the Gray's weapon master.
Uh-huh. You need to change those dice. Oh my goodness.
Don't forget, first round I also got 2 11s in a row.
Yeah. There's been a lot of Levins.
I don't have that. I think. Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna use a bonus action to use second wind. Heal myself a little. 410.
Hey, that's not terrible.
And that will be my turn.
All right. Gedry, it's your turn. As you eat a fry.
They're chips, but yeah, basically.
Oh. From this
in person,
angle.
I have some like chips that I got at a vendor. I'm eating those as we're having the fight. Yeah, I'm gonna try and grab him again with the fist that's behind him now.
Okay.
So I'll go up to the same guy, the one that's going after Kata, and he has to roll another strength saving throw.
Okay. That's a 19 this time.
This is so useless. Okay, I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't really have an effective bonus action, and they're not attacking me right now, so I have a reason to move.
Yeah. All right. Think. Oh. Whatever. He still. Wait. Okay. See, so you're still grappled by one of them, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's what I thought. He's just gonna kind of like try and drag you away from everybody else a little bit. He's not gonna move far, just like 15 feet. But you know, that's what he does on his turn. Whistle. The other guy is going to attack Syl again. Well, that's a critical hit. So that'll be 13 points of piercing damage. Plus 7 more points of piercing damage. Oh wait, nope, 4 more. Sorry, not 7 more.
So what's the total?
20 points of piercing damage. You're down?
Yep, I'm taking a nap.
Okay. Cease, it's your turn.
How far apart are we at max distance?
You're like 15 feet away from everybody else, and everybody else is still pretty closely grouped up.
Awesome. I'm going to be casting Healing Spirit right in the middle of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone will take. Hang on. Is it just 6? Hold on. Can you read? Yeah, everybody gets 6 points of healing. Right out of the gate. Well, anybody who needs it, I should say.
Can I
think
give my healing to Selraz?
Yeah.
Like, no, not me. Yeah.
So you said that everyone gets 6?
Everyone who needs it.
Sure. Never turn down more healing.
Great. If you don't need it, then it won't cast heal. It won't cast a heal on you. So yeah, so it'll hang out for a bit, and it can cast heal up to 8 times.
Ooh.
So anybody who starts their turn in its aura, which is 60 feet, or enters into its aura, if you're in need of hit points, it can cast on it. So, There's that. If you're wondering what the healing spirit looks like, it just looks like a semi-translucent fairy. Fluttering her little wings. So there's that. The guy that is holding me, or grappling me, is going to be attacked by my fire dude. No, bad. There we go. 16 plus 7, 21? Is that
Yeah,
right,
you
Matt?
hit him. Yay.
23, sorry.
Either way, you hit him.
I don't know. A number.
This was on the one who was grappling you, right?
That is holding me, yes.
Yep.
And that's max damage of 8 fire damage.
All right. That guy is officially bloodied now.
Okay.
So you've accomplished something.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Oh, let me check something. Hold on. Think. Back to Caddis' friend, who is going to continue his pursuit. Cata. You are clearly the biggest threat.
With all the misses.
Yeah.
He was thinking that in a minute.
23 hits. So
Yep.
that'll be 6 points of piercing damage. 7 points of lightning damage. And you are grappled again.
Yep.
I can't possibly. Alright. Still, it's your turn.
Alright. Cease, you said at the beginning of our turn we can eat more healing?
Yeah, just let me know so I can mark it down.
I want to eat more healing.
Alright, incoming heal. 4.
Alright, I'm going to stand up. And the guy that had previously grappled me was the one that just knocked me out, right? The one right in front of me?
Yes.
Alright.
Yep.
I'm gonna stand up and just kinda... You son of a bitch. And when I do, unexpected lightning flies out of my finger.
Okay.
And let's see, it'll be this plus 6 to hit. Hey, look, 11.
Dice are hot.
Oh,
The
these
lightning
dice
just like
can-
shakes this head. You were
but
so unexpecting it.
it actually nails him straight in the chest, but he doesn't feel anything
Okay.
for now. Because that was a witch bolt, which now works even if you
Oh.
miss on the initial hit.
Okay. That's amazing.
The new Witch Bolt is a great spell. I almost took it. Now I'm glad I
Um,
didn't because it makes for more variety.
And then... Give me a second, working with 2 sheets here, because D&D Beyond is lovely. Where are my... Too many things to track. I flurried twice. What the hell, let's burn the 3rd focus and we'll flurry on him again. 21 to hit.
Hey, that works.
That's gonna be 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I'm gonna push him back. Actually, is C still grappled?
Ceases grappled, yes.
Okay. Can I kind of circle around this guy to get to her guy without provoking?
Sure.
Okay, then I will do that, and my second flurry will go towards her guy. 11!
What is it with us rolling 11s?
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot of 11s, that's all I'm saying.
I
Yeah.
hope they just make the highest 10, because this one goes to 11.
That'll be my turn.
That's it. Okay. Kata, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
New dice. Not good.
Nope, still miss. It's not an 11 though.
We need to survive to level 5. So we get extra attacks in here.
Alright, yeah, I'm actually gonna just go ahead and... yeah, I'm gonna burn my last die to do the precision attack to try to boost that to a 20 total.
Okay, that hits.
Alright. Hopefully this works.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not sure if Great Weapon Master gets calculated on here or not. So we'll see. It did not, so add 4 to that, so 10 total.
Okay. Cool. He's bloodied as well.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
Alright. Gedry, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to stop concentrating on the hand, so all the stones that make it up they sort of crumble down and then slide back into place.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to just utter a single word, which everybody around me, it hurts deep in your brain, but you're not even the one targeted by it.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy who's attacking Kata gets to give me an int saving throw.
An int save. Ooh.
Yep.
Okay. That's a 6.
DC 15, so that's a fail. As Tasha's mind wit drags his brain out of his nose for crap damage. 5. Jesus Christ, that's crap damage.
I feel like that should do more damage.
It's 3d6.
Yeah.
He can't take reactions until his next turn.
Okay.
And on his next turn, he gets to choose whether he makes a move, an action, or a bonus action. He doesn't get
It's all.
all 3, just one of them.
Okay.
And that is it, because I don't have decent bonus actions yet.
Okay. Cool. The next guy is like, oh god, that looked like it hurt, and he's gonna take a swing at you, Gedry. It's a 14?
That's a miss.
Yep. Okay. Let's see.
Just sneak right off the shell.
Mm-hmm. See, you're still grappled. Yeah. That way. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. 'Cause that's different. Take 3 points of lightning damage. And it's your turn. It's your turn, Cease.
Yeah, give me a second here.
Okay. I was just making sure. I'm on both sometimes.
Oh, you're good. They don't give like a click here for a list of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm struggling with searching for stuff on the fly because I didn't realize I didn't write stuff down.
Mm.
Yeah. So this is my life. That won't do. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. So, because I don't have a visual, so I'm trying to figure out where everybody is.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be able to do something in a 15-foot cone without hitting without hitting my teammates, specifically
Mhm.
Soras is most important. That's just my character's
Mm-hmm.
thought process. But be able to hit as many of the bad guys as possible.
Mm-hmm. I'm fine with, since this is like theater of the mind, you can just hit all of them. It's not a big deal.
Okay. So I wasn't sure if you're like, yeah, you can do that with like 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
So, okay.
No.
So, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a Dex saving throw from all of them.
Okay. Uh, 9, 15, 8.
So DC was 15. So that one saves, and we'll take half damage.
Okay.
Everyone else, what the crap is that?
The
I'm on
dice
my
hate us
third.
tonight.
I'm on my third set of dice.
The dice are very much against you guys tonight.
I
This is
don't like it.
crazy.
So it's 7 fire damage on the 2 that, man, that makes me so mad. On the 2 that did not save, and then the one that did save will take 3 fire damage.
Yep.
And then the guy that's holding me will be attacked by my minion.
Okay. The last one that was not bloodied is now bloodied.
Where did it go? There he is. Okay. Alright, so he's attacking this plus 7.
Nope.
13 to hit.
Nope.
Yep, nope. No, that's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Last time, Orange missed you, right, Kata?
No, I'm still grappled.
Oh, you are grappled. Okay.
Mhm.
I can't remember if I had grappled you back yet or not.
Yep.
All right. Then take 7 points of lightning damage. And it is Syl's turn.
1 second. Changing dice as if that's going to matter.
Find the special dice.
Find something.
I'm using the red dragon dice.
Well, you can fucking stop.
You're too good. Switch.
Alright, I am going to make an attack on the one that still has Cease grappled.
Uh-huh.
But as part of that attack, I'm going to stow my weapon, so that I'm just punching
Mhm.
him.
Okay.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright. That will be 6 bludgeoning, and he will get pushed 5 feet away.
All right.
And then I will turn and point at the one that I was previously grappled by,
Mm-hmm.
and just make some quip about, like, oh, you're next. And as I do, the lightning tether between me and him kind of reflashes and
Mhm.
takes 8 lightning damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Was the healing spirits healing only at the start of my turn? Or any time?
So many tabs open right now.
Oh my god, hurry up. Okay, well, I didn't
Start
claim it
only?
at start of turn. Yeah, it's move
Yeah.
into the aura or start of turn, so I didn't claim it, so I won't try to retro that, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Cool. Kata, your turn.
Swing.
Hit him.
Hey.
Hey,
Good
there you
dice.
go.
Did a thing.
Yeah, that hits him.
Okay. Slash. And then add 4 to that for Great Weapon Master.
I'm just laughing because it's another 11.
I was gonna say, it had to get the 11 in there somewhere.
So 15.
He's down.
11 damage isn't bad.
You said he's down?
Yep, he's down.
Oh, that's really good. Am I still grappled by his thing?
No. As soon
Good.
as he's down, you're released.
Then I go over to the one that is grappling Cease, and with my bonus action, since
Oh.
I killed something,
I just let you know he's not grappling Cease anymore.
Oh.
Syl punched him 5 feet away from her.
okay, then that is the one that I will attack then.
Okay, cool.
But I have a bonus action since I killed something with Great Weapon
Mhm.
Master. I can use Hew,
Mm-hmm.
use a bonus action attack. So I do that. That will probably hit. So
Yeah.
23.
Yay!
And this does not have the Great Weapon Master edition, so that's just 8.
He's down.
Yeah.
Yay. Is that it?
I turn and yell like viciously at the last guy.
Yep. Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Gedry, it's your turn.
Did-
There is one guy left.
Did the third
Okay, I
guy
was
flinch
gonna try
when
and-
he yelled at him by chance? Considering last time he was yelled at, he also got spit on.
Yes, he did. He was like, oh, okay.
I was going to try and do something crazy with the Chromatic Orb, but now I just try and kill him. So I'm going to use my Heroic Inspiration so I get an advantage on this roll. And that's still
Okay.
how it works, right?
No, that's
Heroic
that's
Inspiration
the
gives you
old
advantage if you
one.
use it.
This is basically luck, so you can do
That's
it
old one?
after seeing the result.
Yeah. So you roll,
Okay.
and then if you
I'll add that
miss,
back
you
in roll.
can use it to roll again, basically.
Yep.
Okay. So, attack roll. You bastard, you were on a
Nope.
14 and rolled to a 4. So I'm going to use
11.
Heroic Inspiration.
Uh-huh.
That's only a 14, so it's still a miss. God fucking
Yep.
damn it.
Yep.
Changing this
Oh.
again. That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. This guy who was next to Syl, he is going to try and turn and run. Do you want to take a attack of opportunity on him, Syl?
I would. And my one hand is free, so I'm gonna make
Is that the
an
guy who
unarmed-
attacked me?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
I'm gonna make an unarmed strike on him.
If it's the guy who attacked me, I'd like one too.
Oh, okay.
16?
Nope. 16 does not hit.
Damn it.
All right, Gedry, you do one.
I have a whopping +2.
You could
Why
just
is it not rolling?
try to grapple him. It's a set DC.
I punched the button, so I'm waiting for
Hey! Look at that!
as I'm beating him with my
Clutch.
quarterstaff. So that's 6 plus a d6. Where's
He's dead. Like, he's down.
so yeah, 9 damage.
He had 4 left.
Apparently the secret
Yay.
is the mage has to use weapons.
That was wild. All of that was wild. All right. So as the last one hits the ground, you feel that like everybody around you has like frozen, like it's dead silent, like the people who are still lurking. And then you slowly hear like whispers, and you can hear a little bit of like, oh my god, they killed Harmonian guards, like them freaking out about what they just saw, basically.
We gotta go. Now.
Yeah. And I quickly like have my healing spirit like quickly go heal, 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 and then we take off.
Okay. Do you want to dole out the
So-
healing real quick, just in case?
Yeah. So, well, I've got 4 heals left, so I'm gonna take one. Does anybody else need one?
No,
Neon
I haven't been hit.
Still wants one. Does
I'm
Kaden-
I'm still down 32 health.
I was about to say I still have 2/3 health. And I can self-heal if I really need to, so I'm okay.
Okay. So, hold on. So I'll take this one. 'Cause that's perfect for me. And then Syl needs. Oh, hold on. I still have 3 heals left, so I'll just give them all to Syl. $10.
Nice.
I am just under bloodied.
Oh.
Assuming we are bolting, I want to grab one of the staves that they were grappling us with on the way. Like, as we run, I just want to grab one of those for the road.
Okay.
I grab one of their badges.
As I see still grabbing that, Peter's just gonna say, if they see you carrying that, they'll probably know you killed a Harmonium guard to get it.
Does it appear
you hide it
special in
somehow?
any way, or does it
Oh
just...
yeah, they're very distinctive. Like they all matched exactly. Like it's a pole arm that pops open and is electrocuted, and they were using that. That's how they were grappling you.
And he'll just kind of look at it, realize that Gedry's right, and just throw it back down at the corpses.
Damn it.
I still grab a badge.
That's fine.
Genji sees you do that and does not comment. You can hide a badge.
While we're running, do I notice if anybody is running slower than everyone else?
Oh.
Like my speed's 35.
At 30.
I'm slower than that, but I'm not 30.
I have to slow down so I don't outrun you guys,
yes.
for I am monk.
So your two new friends are a little bit slower than you and Syl.
Okay. Just because this is what my character would do.
Mhm.
So I would actually cast Longstrider on Kata and Gedry.
Oh,
Okay.
it's what, 10 feet for an hour or something?
For 10 feet for 1 hour.
So
Yeah, now I'm the slow one. It's fine.
Cool. Are you guys? So I don't know who's leading, but is your thought to go back to the inn where you're staying, or are you just trying to get away, basically?
Um, well, we are probably closest to the inn unless we want to go someplace else. I mean, that's a place
I'll
for us
just-
to...
If we're not sprinting yet, I'm gonna just hold up a hand, say just one moment, and I'll dig in my bag and pull out a couple of bones and just toss them onto my other hand and cast Augury with a spell slot. Unfortunately, I'm just like what I'm asking is like, is it safe for us to go back to the inn?
Okay. And what kind
And
of?
so it's Augury does a wheel woe thing, so it's either wheel it's a good outcome if we do that, or woe if it's a bad outcome, or wheel and woe, good and bad, or indifferent, neither good or bad.
Okay. You get back. Whoa.
Yeah, they'll probably be able to track us to the inn pretty easily.
Shit.
Let me rephrase that. Do I know, by chance, what direction our guide took off in?
Give me a perception check.
Absolutely. I'm good at those. Oh, my dice hate me!
Oh.
What the heck is that? What is that?
It's another 11. That's what it is.
Garbage? I want real dice now?
Yeah, you know she melted in the crowd, but you have no idea what way she went from there.
Would I know the way back to the, I'm gonna air quote, bad area where she found us?
Mm-hmm.
If I know how to get back to that,
Mhm.
that's what I'm gonna recommend.
Do a survival check.
Okay. 16.
16. You think you can probably get back there? You're not 100% sure, but you know the general direction you need to go, basically.
Yeah, I just want to get us out of hoity-toity area and into possibly not good area, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can get lost in the crowd of slumming it.
Mhm.
And that's what I say. I'm like, if we get away from all the people that look higher level than, or not higher level, but higher prestige
Class.
than us, we could probably blend in better. So maybe we should hightail it to the slums.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. You guys start making your way through the city. I'm assuming you're not running through the city, right? Like, are you just trying to like blend in with the flow of people, or because once you get outside the square, it's like normal day in the city, like nothing's
once we get
happened.
Past the chaos of where we were, probably is safe to slow her down. Safer to slow down.
Yeah. All right.
We're attracting more attention by sprinting than.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys are able to make it back towards the hives section. You've been going for probably about 6 or 7 minutes of making your way there because it's a good distance from where you were. And everybody give me a perception check.
$17.
21.
21. Hey. All right. So Gedry, Syl, and Cease all are aware as you guys are making that there are the sound of like heavy metal feet like pursuing you guys behind you after a while. Like they picked up the trail somehow. You also notice ahead of you, there is a girl leaning out from like an alley who has all white skin, a scar on one of her eyes, white hair, and is dressed in black. And she's like motioning for you to come follow her, basically.
Oh, I absolutely follow her.
All right. So, she takes you back in the alley a little bit, and
She
then
could bug us
there's
for
a
dead.
plate.
We're probably better off.
There's a plate she moves to the side that opens up a opening not inside a building, but it goes down under the building basically, and she like motions for you guys to go in there.
Geronimo.
Everybody follow?
Is it like a slide in, or is it like a climb in, or?
You just like kind of shimmy in basically.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
All right. After you guys all in, she gets into, closes the plate, and then like motions you guys all to be quiet. Does anybody ignore that and talk to her at this point?
Negative. I actually dismiss my familiar at this point.
Okay. So as you guys are waiting, you hear like metal plates like come up, and you hear them down the alley a little bit, and like they come down and like they're looking around, but then it only takes a few minutes, and then they pass by, and then she like still waits for a minute after they go, and she's like, "Okay, I think they're gone now. You guys are in some trouble, it seems."
Our thanks for helping us in our time of need.
Oh, always happy to help people get away from the Harmonium. They're awful.
Why did you help us?
Because the Harmonium was after you, and they're awful.
Does the city give them the authority to do what they're doing?
Oh, yeah. Well, so there's factions, and they fight, and they all have the things that they do, and the Harmonium is like all about law and order and blah blah blah, and they have the power right now that they have decided that they are the enforcers, and nobody stops them really.
So they're not endorsed by the Lady of Pain?
She stays out of things unless she has to get involved, because
So they're just another gang.
yeah.
So what now?
Well, so I am a bit of a spy, and like I go and spy on the various factions for my patron, and she had heard rumors that some people had escaped from the mortuary, which I think are you guys. Is that right?
Possibly.
I mean, that would make sense of why the Harmonium were after you, because that shouldn't happen.
Would
But
be nice if they
anyways.
had told us that.
Well, they feel like they are not answerable to anybody except themselves. So,
Typical.
but my patron Shemiska, I think she thinks she could probably help you guys out and
Insight
figuring
check.
out what's going on with you.
Totally want to do an insight check. Just to make sure she's above board and not trying to deceive us into shenanigans that we don't want to get into.
Right. Go ahead.
15.
She seems honest. Like she's telling you what she knows. She's not trying to deceive you, basically.
Remarkably trustworthy. Just have this thing about you.
Our last guide was trustworthy too, and then she ran off.
We could trust her and ask her to like protect us. Where is your patron located?
One second. I just forgot the name of it. Sorry.
patron is also located in the Harmonium headquarters.
Yes. How odd.
So strange.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So she runs she runs a casino nearby. We'll have to travel through the Undercity to get there. Since you guys like the Harmonium don't come down here. But if you go up there, you're probably gonna get nabbed by them again. So
Yeah,
I
we
can
don't want
guide
that.
you through that. But yeah, I can take you to the casino where she is.
Casino.
I would be okay with that. Silveraz?
What?
You good with this?
As if we have another choice.
Not ideal.
Our list of allies isn't exactly
Flourishing? Gedry, do you have any thoughts on this?
The Harmonium want to do terrible things to us for crimes we did not commit, or at least are not responsible for having been committed. I'm not much of a lawbreaker, but if my existence is a breach of the law, then I have to resist them.
I agree.
And we'll need allies. It sounds like these people regularly resist the Harmonium.
Is that an accurate statement? I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Pharaoh.
Pharaoh?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's an accurate statement, Pharaoh?
Yeah. I mean, we don't specifically go out of our way to go against them, but also we don't work with them.
Well, I guess, let's make our way to a casino. Silveraz, what's a casino?
It's where people go if they feel lucky.
If they feel lucky not to get lucky.
Yes.
It's where they generally find out that they were not lucky, and that they should have studied more mathematics.
House of gambling.
I see. Sorry, we don't have... I don't think I've ever been around a casino before.
There's no casinos where you're from?
Not that I can recall.
Okay. I mean, there are all kinds here. I don't think I've ever met anybody who has never heard of a casino before.
I kind of grew up in the woods.
Oh, those places with grass and trees?
And wild animals? Yeah,
Sounds terrifying.
it's fantastic. You could go days without seeing another person. It's so wonderful.
Yes, but Cease, you remember Shadowhaven, right? You
I
could
feel like I should remember Shadowhaven. Like, the name sounds familiar, but I try to... Oh, these dang memories.
You could buy a golden ticket. Have a chance at riches nobody ever won.
somebody would have to win sometimes, right? Otherwise, people would stop playing.
Well, yes, but you give out small prizes. People go, ooh, I won. The house is the only one that actually wins.
On the individual level, it's possible to win, but over time, the statistics mean that the house takes its cut.
Mm.
It is best to understand what the game is and how it works, and what the odds are before you put a bet.
Not much of a betting person.
Well, let's head that way. Stay close. If you, I would say, don't wander. Like the under part of the city is a little wild. You know.
It is wild.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I like wild.
I'm not even. Okay.
We were attacked in the middle of a public puppet show by the lot holders of this place. I'm not sure what a little wild means at this point.
so there is no law and order down here.
Would we be concerned about being attacked?
If you stay with me, it should be okay, I think.
She thinks. Okay.
I will not abandon you if we get attacked, though. So there's that.
That is a relief. I do take comfort in that, at least.
Okay. So, she takes you guys to, like, winding tunnels. Like, some of them look like they were made by people. Some of them look more natural. Going for a few minutes when, as a tunnel leads through a half-collapsed basement. At the center of the chamber, there is a rat with an exposed brain and bloated stomach laying belly up on a porcelain plate scattered with pink crumbs. As the rodent meets your gaze, you hear a low voice in your mind. Do what you must, it says. We've already won.
Who's we? Why was that rat just talking?
Oh, that's a squeaker. They send telepathic messages. Sometimes you can train them to send messages for you. This is a wild one, though. They're hive mind.
Oh.
Looks like he got a hold of some very good food, and it's probably what it means by we have already won. It ate all the food.
Oh. Very well, then.
Oh. You guys, you will be walking, like, right by where it is. Do you do anything, or you just kind of ignore it?
I'm going to ignore it.
Were you gonna say something, Edis?
Gendry's gonna use the message cantrip and just send to the rat a message of scritches.
You hear back. Eh.
I'll give him some scritches as I walk by.
Okay. As you guys leave that section of the tunnel, you get one last message from the rat in your brain. And it says, "Beware the strawberry cake."
Only mildly daunting.
Uh-huh. Okay.
If the rats are everywhere, it makes sense to make friends with the rats.
I don't disagree. I just didn't want it to think I was going to want it after its food. Food.
Thought I had. Sorry, I just need 1 second. Oh, that's not helpful at all. Whoa. Sorry, I just realized I forgot to add one thing to a map. That'll work. Stop it.
I don't want to.
Alright. Alright, cool. So, you guys continue, and you come to this area. Everybody get moved to the map. There goes. Alright. As you enter this open room, you notice that on top of the middle of the table ahead of you, there is a strawberry cake decorated with leathery wings, rests on the festive table in this damp, dimly lit chamber. Wet sediment collects around the floor drains, and gaping sewer pipes protrude from the stone walls. The other end of the table is barred shut, or the other end of the tunnel is barred shut. 4 rosy-cheeked humans in grimy baker's attire sit at the table, sipping tea with pinkies extended. They do not seem to notice you yet.
We just walked in on the Mad Hatter Tea Party.
What is this game?
Do you understand why I wanted to DM?
Arrow, should we be concerned?
Well, they've barred the way. These are the cakers. If we are friendly and nice to them, they will probably just let us be on our way after a little bit. But they can be quite mad sometimes.
Great.
You're muted, Endis.
The squeaker did warn us of the strawberry cake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will loudly clear my throat.
When you do that, all 4 of them like look up, and this one at the end of the table here stands up. She is like has pink hair, pink striped dress with strawberries on a white apron, and like a baker's hat with pink stripes on it. Like she's all pinked up. And she stands up and she's like, "Oh, we have guests! Oh, you must join us for cake and tea."
Oh my god, it's strawberry shortcake. That invitation sounds wonderful. We wouldn't want to impose if we don't need to bother if it's too much of a burden. We can go if it's too much of a bother.
Oh, no bother at all. No bother at all. Please join our table. And then she like shoos to the people to give up their seats. So everybody can sit at the table. Oh, nope, just one. Sorry, I can count.
Well, there has to be a
Slushy
seat
thing.
for Pharaoh.
Oh yeah. Okay. Brain. Yay.
So yeah.
I was right. Okay. So Farah whispers before going further, there is unfortunately no other way through here. I did not know they had taken up residence in this part of the tunnels. Just, I guess, try to
Don't-
be polite.
Yeah, and don't eat the cake. Yeah. Okay. I like very casually move forward and like I approach I'm gonna sit at the end of the table.
Okay.
And before I move, I gotta put my hand on the back of the chair to move. I'm assuming they're actual chairs, not just stools.
Yes, they're chairs.
Before I move the chair out, I give like a very subtle like bow of thanks, and then
Mhm.
move to sit on the chair, but I don't scoot the chair back into the table.
Okay. So you're like sitting a little bit away from the table.
Yeah. And then I have my hands like folded in my lap.
And everybody else just walk up and sit.
Yep.
Kata. Rumbling.
I am now in a target-rich environment.
Yes. So as soon as you guys sit, the pink-haired lady goes, "My name is Gertrude, and I'm so happy you've come to join us. We'll get you some cake, and you'll have to just tell me all about what brings you down here." And like as she's explaining it, this one starts going around and like setting down pieces of cake in front of each of you and handing you some tea as well. And serving you.
But like I take the tea and I place the cake. I place the cake on the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's on a plate.
Yeah.
And like I use the back of my phone to demonstrate this. So like I place it on the table, but it's not fully on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just a little bit hanging off, like off the edge
Okay.
of the table of the
Yeah.
plate.
Okay.
And I'm holding my cup and I'm sniffing it. I'm like, what kind of tea is this? I've not smelled something so aromatic before, and I don't know what kind of smells I'm picking up. But
Oh yeah. Well, so you are kind of in a sewer, so there's general sewer smells that you smell. In addition, the tea smells, there's a little hint of like something a little bit lemony, but you know, the main smells that you smell are like very like mossy and earthy kind of smelling. Like you'd almost liken it to like a peat bog smell.
okay. I before I take a sip of the tea, I do one of these things,
Mhm.
and there's like a faint glow that passes over. I'm just casting resistance on myself,
Okay.
and I take a sip of the tea.
Okay. That's awesome. How do the rest of you react to the cake being handed out, and the tea?
Yadri's gonna just politely hold up a hand. I apologize, but do you have any other varieties of cake? I am unfortunately allergic to strawberries.
Allergic to strawberries? That's not possible. That's not a thing. What are you talking about? No. It's just strawberry cake. You must have some.
I really prefer anything but strawberries. Do you have any other type of cake?
No. There is only strawberry cake.
It's
He'll
okay.
just heave a big sigh,
It's okay,
not actually
Gedrick.
say anything.
We can always take it back to the hotel, and I can eat it later. It smells delicious.
She like kind of like slits her eyes like, I don't know if that's okay.
Does the cake smell like strawberry cake?
It does actually smell like strawberry cake, weirdly enough.
I will. Is there like a fork, or do I
Mhm.
like a? Okay.
Yeah.
I will cut into it
Mm-hmm.
and put it in my mouth.
Uh-huh. And do you swallow?
As soon as it goes in my mouth, I'll go, and like, I don't know, like put it under my tongue or something. Like, not a big bite.
Uh-huh. You're just trying to like make it seem like you ate it, but
Pretend to swallow, like.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check on that.
No. Please, dice. Oh. This might be fine. Yep. No, hold on. I can do... I have a thing for this.
I'm gonna give you guidance.
You have to touch me for that.
Do I?
Yeah.
No!
No, I have a fighter thing. Where is it? It's called tactical something. Tactical mind. When I fail an ability check, I can expend a use of second wind to add a d10 to it. So I'm going to. Where is it? Usually there's a button for me to click. There it is. So, oh, of course, you bring me to an 11. That's perfect.
Okay. She looks at you doing this and she's like, "Sweetie, it really is much better if you actually swallow it."
And I swallow it.
Yay. Awesome. Anybody else?
How does it actually taste, though?
It tastes like strawberry cake, weirdly enough. That makes it almost stranger in this environment.
That is very sweet.
Ah, sweet is the best. So what do you do with the cake?
I'm just busy staring daggers over at Kata to see what happens. If he falls over dead, I'm definitely not eating this.
Okay. Mm. Oh, oh yeah, never mind. Okay. So now everybody's sitting. Yeah, tell me what brings you down here. It's so rare we get visitors.
My friends are taking me to go celebrate at a casino.
Oh, I've heard good things about that casino. I haven't.
I've never been to one, so they're introducing me to the art of luck.
Oh. Interesting. Well, we should just, like, finish the cake and then you guys can be on your way. I wouldn't want to keep you, but it's just like I said, we don't get visitors very often.
I absolutely understand. Now, when they handed out the cake, is there any cake left on the cake platter, or did they hand out all of the cake?
They've handed all the cake.
Okay, so I'm gonna reach with my fork to take a like to cut into the cake, and my goal is that I hit the plate and it falls on the floor.
Okay.
And I want it to look like a total accident.
Yeah, I would say sleight of hand for that, or performance, one of the two. Like,
We'll do sleight of hand. My dex is better. They're not making me eat Zorflor cake.
eat it off the floor.
Eat your cake.
That is a 16 for sleight of
16.
hand.
Okay, so you managed to knock it off the ground and describe your reaction, like knock it onto the ground. Describe your action when that happens.
I jump up and I'm like, I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I just did that. I am so sorry.
Right after you do that, like all 4 of them jump up and are like, "Oh my god! How could you do such a thing?" Like clearly freaking out about their wasted cake.
And I'm totally like, I'm gonna like, I've got a hand up here at my mouth, like, but my other hand, I'm like pinching like my cuticle so that I start to cry.
Yeah.
Like I look absolutely distraught about it.
Gendry's like panicking and getting up out of his seat too. He's got his plate with him,
Uh-huh.
almost protectively.
Syl slides his plate over to Cease. It's okay, you can have mine.
No. Well, you guys could split a piece. That will fix it. That'll fix it.
Thanks, friend. You have such great ideas. What should I do about the mess on the floor? I don't want to step in it.
The rats will get it. Just scoot to the side. It's fine.
I bring my chair alongside Syl's and like push really hard. Hold on. I want to see if I push hard enough to jostle the table or not.
Okay.
Syl, even or odd?
Gendry is slowly moving as this is all going on.
I
Yeah.
absolutely bumped the table.
Nice.
I don't know how hard I bumped the table, but I absolutely bumped the table trying to squeeze in next to him and avoid the cake splatter on the floor.
Okay. It, like, go ahead.
Are these people also eating the cake? Or are they
Yes.
just watching us?
They are very enthusiastically eating their piece of cake. But at this point, like, Gertrude was like looking at all of you and be like, "Really, you must eat the cake. Like, please."
Is Pharaoh eating the cake?
Pharaoh. Oh, good question. Hold on. You can roll perception checks.
Oh, absolutely. That's a high number. 24?
Okay.
Yeah, 24.
Anybody else?
And I don't care.
Okay.
When he's jostled the table, what did all of them do?
They don't seem to register or notice that at all.
Okay.
So to most of you, it looks like Pharaoh is very enthusiastically eating this cake, like she's trying to get through all of it all. Cease, you notice that she's actually kind of like dropping it to the side and not actually eating it.
I want to take a cue out of her book, and like I cut Syl's cake like right in half, and I pick up his plate and I kind of lean forward and I do like one of these like half shovelly movements, and my goal is that it's not hitting my mouth; it's gonna hit the floor, like, and hopefully land with the mess cake that's already on the floor, so they don't notice.
Sleight of hand for that.
15?
15? Alright.
That makes me nervous.
Oh, you're fine. Gertrude, as she sees you doing that, she's like, "Oh, good job, sweetie. Yeah." And she looks at the rest of you guys like, "Come on. Cake's gonna go bad if you just let it sit on your plates."
That was the perfect distraction I was waiting for. I'm going to swap my plate with the guy in yellow's here's empty plate.
Okay.
And I'm using portent, so I get a 19 on my stealth check. Or my
Sleight of hand
check.
Okay. Cool.
Because I knew that moment was coming.
And I totally hand the plate to Syl, like, here!
And then I'll just carefully make my way back with an empty plate.
Syl turns and looks at Kata to see how he's doing.
Kata is still fine. Have you eaten any more, by the way? I'm just checking.
I think what I'm gonna do is first do the little kid thing in that, like, I'm gonna cut a bunch of little bites and then move it around the
Yeah.
strategically in the plate.
Uh-huh.
And then, God, this is one of those things where it's either gonna be like a nothing burger and the cake is fine, or it's colossally bad.
Trust the rat.
Rats never lie.
The rat can't handle the cake.
I'm gonna eat it.
Okay. Cool. He's eating the cake.
I the rolls are too bad. Like,
Yeah.
I can't.
It's fine. What's Syl do?
Well, as far as he's concerned, our guide is eating cake.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Whatever. Okay. So I didn't do the roll to see. So as far as I'm concerned, she's eating it, Cat is eating it. So I'll just eat my half.
Okay. Cool. So then, like, after you guys have all eaten your cakes, clearly, they, just progresses, light talk, whatever, nothing too important. Is there anything particular you would ask of these people before they let you on your way?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. I'm just double checking something real quick. Okay. So yeah, after, delightful chat and everything, Gertrude's like, "Oh, but you were on your way somewhere. I'll open the door so you guys can continue." And, like, thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thank you for having us.
This has probably been some of the most hospitable places that we've seen in the city so far.
Yeah. Well, if anybody ever, like, you tell anybody about us, tell them that you met with the Cakers and how much you loved our cake. And we're really trying to gain, traction in the city so we can become a real faction and grow our membership.
You just make cakes?
Yes.
Okay. I know some places have sweets as well as breads, and
Oh, no, cakes are the best.
Okay.
All right. And they'll let you guys go without further incident. Is there anything you guys want to do before you leave, or you good?
Your generosity knows no bounds. Just kidding.
Guy stand up and go as soon as Pharaoh does.
Cool. All right. That passed pretty easily. Good job, guys.
But
What's gonna happen to Syl and Kata now?
Oh, wouldn't you love to know?
There's special recipes. Strawberry slod cake.
Yeah.
Tadpole in every slice.
If we end up, like, I'm gonna wait a little while, and absolutely try to like force myself to be sick.
I was going to say the same. I was waiting for us to get to the next room, but yeah, lizards
Okay.
are very good at regurgitating, so I'm going to fairly quietly just kind of bleh.
I wonder. Let me see. I was like, is there something I can roll for you guys to try and force yourselves to throw up?
Constitution?
Well, Constitution usually would be to not to, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Is this to see if we can fail a check? If we do, then we.
Yeah, there you go. Sure, that works.
What are you gonna set as a DC?
Well, so like full transparency, the cake is like cursed, so you have to do. It's not just regular like throwing up. You have to really get it. So I'm gonna like say it's like 15.
So we have to roll. We have to beat a 15.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
As a con save?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Jeez. Okay.
That cake is fighting you on it.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Hey.
Let's go.
That's amazing. Just so you know, like, so I rolled it's like over the next 1d4 hours, you start developing like,
Please
what
say
is it
madness.
said? No,
Because then I would change my mind.
your head starts taking on fiendish aspects over 1d4 hours. And it can only be removed with a greater restoration, remove curse, or similar spell. And if it isn't cured, over a period of time, you will become a Vargul of reflection.
That's not ideal.
There's the
Yeah.
negative.
So, I like the inventiveness of making yourself throw up. That's cool. Yay. So yeah, you guys continue on through there. Yeah, okay. Eventually, Pharaoh does lead you to the entry to the casino, and what happens is you stand before the giant marquee of a casino that reads "Fortune's Wheel" in a dazzling font. Fashionably dressed locals laugh arm in arm as they push through the casino's polished gold revolving door to the gambling hall within. Pharaoh lets out a satisfied sigh. Ah, this is the place. And then lead you inside. Alright, so let me see if I uploaded this because it'll be easier for me to just tell you, show you what she looks like. Yes. Alright. Well, that's the back actually. Sorry. There's so many different things that it's like. Oh, there's no front of her. Oh well. Anyways. So you guys walk in and you see this like boxious lady, and she's standing in the middle, and she turns to you and greets you. Oh, honored guests, welcome. I've been expecting you. Don't fret, you're safe here. Our city's so-called peacekeepers hold no sway in my establishment. I've prepared accommodations for each of you upstairs. Valak will show you to your rooms. Rest, relax, and enjoy room service on me. When you're ready for entertainment, a gift awaits you at the casino cage. I'll be down a bit later. See you soon. And then she just, before you can react or anything, she just like glides away and like disappears.
What kind of person is this patron?
She is a humanoid fox.
Oh,
Sorry. I like that face.
hmm.
Did she just say entertainment is in a cage?
No, she said there was a present for us at the cage. I assume that that's where we trade money for whatever they gamble with here.
Pharaoh, what is the cage that she spoke about?
Oh, what he said. It's where people exchange whatever currency they come in with for the casino currency.
Oh,
Most
okay.
casinos don't like to be robbed, so they keep the money behind bars.
Okay. I was worried that it was a literal cage.
It is a literal cage.
I'm really confused.
We
It
don't
keeps
go
the-
inside.
It keeps robbers out of the cage where the money is. But they can still hand tokens or whatever through the cage to us for gambling.
I'm assuming there's a lot of noise going on in the casino itself.
Yeah, there's a lot of like general revelry. There's like people dressed up that in what you could assume were like people doing impersonations of stuff, like doing various kinds of entertainment. There's people gambling on various kinds of games all around. So there's like general things going on.
I feel very overwhelmed with this whole place. And the processing of the information about the cage. Like, Cease just like, ah.
So next to you, when she indicated that Balak would show you to rooms, she was indicating a tiefling bellhop. His name is Balak, and do you say out loud that you're feeling overwhelmed?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm letting everybody know. Like, it's not that I'm not understanding. I think I'm just very overwhelmed by this place.
He goes, well, that is not an unusual reaction. There is a lot going on. I would be happy to show you guys your rooms where you can rest and recover before, exploring what we have to offer here.
I'm nodding, but I'm also looking at like the rest of the team to see if they're ready also.
We may as well sit down and try and get some idea of next steps. Since we're now criminals on the run.
Never been a criminal before.
Don't think too much on it. Most people commit crimes at some stage.
Well, Pharaoh pipes up. She's like, well, also, especially like in a place where they are continually making up new laws all of the time. But since we made it, I'm gonna leave you here in Balak's capable hands. I have other work I need to attend to. Best of luck to all of you.
Thank you, Pharaoh.
And she goes back out the way you guys came in. Does everybody want to just go up to their rooms?
Sure.
Okay. He shows you each to your own private room. It's very well appointed, very luxurious, and fancy. Like, almost anything that you can imagine that you could need is there. And all of your rooms are right next to each other. So before he leaves you, he's like, "Is there anything else I can do for you guys while you're here?"
No. I'm like checking out every inch of my room.
Bathwater, bath. We were just in some pretty disgusting places. Any way to wash up would be ideal.
Yes. There is a bath in each of your rooms with running water. Just feel free, you know, to take care of yourself. There's an assortment of soaps and whatnot. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. I will see if I can obtain it for you.
So you know how some hotels, like you go, they have connecting rooms, like you just open a door and they're connected. Are any of our rooms connected that way?
Sure. Yeah. They all of them are.
First thing I do is like open the door that connects to the neighboring room.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look!
As soon as you open the door, I'm like half naked.
he immediately went in his room and was like stripping down.
No look! Don't look! Don't look! Don't look!
Hello.
I close the door.
On the other side of your room, the door opens and Syl's standing there.
Hi! Wait, are you on the other side of Kata's room or my room?
Other side of Kata's room.
Poor Kata.
Okay. I'm gonna get this stench of strawberry cake off of me.
Oh, and I'm on the other side of Syl, even on the other side of Cease. On the other side of Cease. I'm not opening the door, I don't know how else to figure that out.
Yeah.
No, you're good. I'm playing with the running water because I've never seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's new, so I'm like, on, off, on, off, on more. And I'm like trying to figure out like how the temperature thing works and like how am I supposed to plug the drain? Like, I'm totally trying to figure out how all of this works. And I'm yelling like, does anybody know how to like make the water stay in the tub? In case it like either person on either side of me hears.
You two can do perception checks to see if you notice, and then decide if you care. Gendry would
Nah.
hear
Would I?
it. Yeah.
I'll pop open the door and there should be a plug somewhere for the drain.
Plug? Like, I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't know what you mean a plug. I don't.
And I'll walk into the room and just look for wherever the plug is.
Okay. You guys find it pretty easily.
I assume there is a plug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's the plug.
I'll bend down and go. Boop. Makes a seal, keeps the water in. When you want it to drain, just pull it back out.
Wow. This is actually really cool. I wonder how they do it.
Usually pipes.
Huh. But like, how?
I mean, the other question is where do they get the water? It seems like the closest source down here would be the sewers.
I immediately sniff the water.
It smells like very pure water. Like there's no hint of like sewage or anything with it.
Maybe they have water elementals.
That seems worse somehow.
Oddly more legit. Like it seems more understandable. Because otherwise, how would you get that much pressure in a pipe to get it all the way over here from who knows where?
I wouldn't think about it too much.
Yeah,
We're in a ring floating above a mountain.
good point.
Nothing here makes sense.
Water sprites. Definitely water sprites. Thank you.
I'll go back to my room. I'll
Okay.
wave over my shoulder as I go.
On the other side,
Mm-hmm.
Kata had closed the door on Cease as Syl opened the door,
Mm-hmm.
and Syl just kind of sees Kata standing there already half naked. Kata turned, he said he looked at me and just kind of went, whatever. And Syl just slow closes the door. And then turns around and goes and does his meditation.
Okay. So here you guys can take a long rest, and also you can gain a level. Yay.
Like you said, we just had to wait till level 5.
Now they get to eat Fireball.
I didn't ask
Not
how
even sure
big
I'm
the
taking-
room was. I said I cast Fireball.
Not even sure I'm taking Fireball. It's
I
hard to not take it, but
It's really good for the level.
I saw one today that was like, I cast. Stop being mean to me. I was like, oh.
5. Then increase.
Yay, grappler feet.
Awesome.
Ooh, what's this?
I have to wait too long for other feet.
Oh, that's neat. Okay.
So 6 is when I can start doing some crazy stuff. The 6th level divination benefit is that you can, if you can cast a divination spell with a spell slot, you get a spell slot 1 level lower back.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one combat spell, Mind Spike, which is a divination spell. So you can just upcast Mind Spike, get it back another lower level, just fire them off constantly, way more than your spell slots normally would allow you to.
That's cool.
Spell is otherwise bad, but it's better than cantrips. Right, hit points.
Speaking of how we were forgetting half of our class, I also forgot that I have deflect attack.
And that it's not working on just on ranged attacks anymore.
Yeah,
So much
it's
better now.
literally everything. Well, everything that's a basic weapon damage type.
Ah, that's what I was doing.
Okay. To do replacement longsword, get a great axe.
Are you guys still working on leveling?
Yeah, I'm just grabbing
Yep.
spells.
All good. Wait a minute. What just happened?
And don't be like me and forget your hit point increase.
Mm-hmm. What weird has happened here? Aha. Okay.
Oh, cool. We got a proficiency bonus boost too.
Ooh. That's awesome. Is everybody good or still working?
I just have to pick one more spell so I can work on the go.
I think Endis said he's still looking at stuff too. He was muted.
Yeah, I'm looking at spells. Oh, that's right. I need to get that
Does it?
one.
Have you even updated your thing to level 5?
Mine?
Yeah.
It should be updated. I'm in the middle of doing that, but I want to change the class. It's so hard to not take Fireball when it's so given.
Just given, it's fine.
I don't have the option for
Yeah, it's taking me
fireball.
too long.
I looked.
Oh,
I was like, wait a minute. I'm a fire druid. How do I not have fireball?
mm-hmm.
It's not,
Yeah, the
it's
fact that that's not on your like extended spell list is kind of wild.
It really should be, I think. Yeah. Okay.
I think they did it for land druid this time around. Like when you pick what is it, arid or something.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think I got
What-
my spells managed.
What third level spell does it automatically give you then? Or third level spell?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to look. Hold on. I was doing math to figure out my hit points. What did it give me?
Revivify and plant growth.
I took plant growth.
Oh, you have to
I-
choose it? You don't just.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
No, I have to pick my spells.
Oh, no, I see. These are just added to your overall spell list that you can choose from. I get it.
That is kind of fucked that they put plant growth on there instead of fireball for literal circle of the wildfire.
Well, at least if. Yeah. Because at least with the updates, they've made them like automatically prepared
Mm-hmm.
if you get extended spell lists, and they try to theme them to be like it. I think when they first released the wildfire, it was like, you know, this idea that fires happen and encourage new growth, right? So with the burning of stuff, you get this new life, and you, in my mind, get some sort of heal or life spell and a fire spell. That would make sense to me.
And it looks like most levels it does that, but 5th, for whatever reason, they're both life-ish.
And don't get me wrong, plant growth is an amazing spell, but it also feels bad that they're giving you a spell that's already on the druid list.
Yeah. Like, what's the point?
Well, I mean, they are the free preps, so I mean, it saves you a prep slot, I guess.
Yeah.
Then again, when I played my druid in this game, there were spells that I never would have taken or like prepared if they weren't auto used, for me, and I used the crap out of them all the time. It was one of the more shocking things about it.
Mm.
Well, that's one of the things with the specific layout that I have. Like, Longstrider, we wouldn't normally use, but I get a free cast of it every long rest. So, yeah, let's use it.
Mm-hmm.
I am good to go anytime.
Cease, you good? Alright. Cool. Moving you guys to the casino floor map. Since all of this is like well-lit area free to explore, I didn't block any of it off, so you should be able to see the entire map. If you can't, okay. I was gonna say, if that's a problem, fix that. I put you each in relative room order. I'm just pretending the middle part there is not existing for your, yeah, it's fun. So, yeah, next day dawns. Each of you, when you wake up, there is a meal sitting on the table in your room, and even though if somebody had asked you before what your favorite meal was, you wouldn't have been able to tell them. As soon as you see that meal, you remember that that is your favorite meal, from back home or wherever. That is just magically shown up in your room.
Sil picks up his plate and goes to the door connecting his room and Kata's.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of holding the plate and he swings the door open, but he's also kind of doing this. He's like, "You're not naked, are you?"
No. Super naked. No, not.
Funny.
No,
No, I have socks on.
Sil will walk in and close the door behind him and just walk through Kata's room to get to Cease's.
Okay. I love it. Passing through.
Huh. Did you guys use the long rest thing? Because at least Sil and Cease still show like a bunch of missing HP.
Oh.
I always run it on a separate window, so
I don't
have to
even see
refresh
tokens
for
on
it
the
to
refresh.
update.
They're kind of small in the
Northern section.
Yeah.
They weren't there before I refreshed.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that changed it.
Man, I thought it was doing good on hit points, but that D6 hit die does not help.
Wait. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Alright. So what do you guys want to do? You are free to do as you please.
I'm like shoveling my food in as I walk into Cease's room, and almost panicked, at least as panicked as Cease can remember ever seeing him. He's like, "What the hell is happening to me? That was magic yesterday. Am I? Why? How am I doing magic?"
I thought that's what I saw. And like you see her eating like what looks to be like an insect leg. And to Sora's, this is like normal, like this is something I would normally be crunching on. And it sounds very crunchy, like a potato chip almost. I'm crunching on that and I'm like, I thought I was seeing things. I don't know. Maybe it's where we are? I mean, they have running water here, for crying out loud. Who knows what else they've got that could be causing weird things?
I've vomited poison on people.
You did, and it was very helpful. I mean, it's strange. I've never seen you do that before. But
I shot lightning out of my finger at a man.
just don't point your finger at me.
What the hell is happening? You're the one that knows magic.
I know nature magic. I don't know what's going on. I don't know this.
Poison and lightning are nature-ish.
Lightning's nature-ish. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
So how do I control it?
Let me see if I can recall my early days in school. Oh. Something about focus. It is, I remember them saying stay calm because it can be linked to emotions. Something about focus, something. And not every spell uses the same component. That seems vital. I don't know if it's pertinent or not. What did they send food to your room too? She's just munching away. Crunch, crunch, crunch. What did you end up with?
What did you get?
The thing that you hate? Candied spider.
I got fish rolls.
Fish rolls. They made the best in Fiona Vi. And again, just crunch it away. Yeah, something about focusing, like focus on a target, focus on where you want to direct the magic, and like once you know where, you can then determine how. I don't know if this is helping you, Silraz.
I mean, I would try it here, but I don't want to shoot lightning bolts and catch the room on fire.
I don't want to be caught on fire.
I suppose I'll have to try again with the next person that pisses me off.
We're in a casino still. Maybe you shouldn't go gambling.
I will take that under advisement.
Spider leg? Okay.
Meanwhile, what are the other two of you up to?
I will definitely take a long soak as I have my meal
Mm-hmm.
in there. And then I will get dressed and all the stuff. Knock, unless did Sil close the door whenever he went in? Okay. I will knock on Cease's door.
Don't worry, Stone. I'll get that. And I walk over and open the door.
I figured I would knock instead of just entering. I figured that would be polite. And as I glance over her shoulder,
And you could totally see me putting insect legs into my mouth.
then in that case, I figure that would be polite.
Would you like to try one? Eating spider is delicious.
I believe you, but I ate all of my food and I just really enjoy the aftertaste of what I've got going on right now.
I understand.
Is Gedry up? Yeah, oh, okay.
You can go knock.
Okay, I'm just trying
So-
to get an idea of, you know?
Syl walks across the room and looks back at Kata and knocks on Gedry's door.
Yeah, you get the,
Good. Genji's door opens and he's sitting on the bed across the room. Looks up from his book.
Come on over, Gedry. We're gonna have a party in here.
Okay. It's not a very big room.
We're having a party.
It's sarcasm. Soras. Sarcasm. We were working on that before all of this. And I go sit on like the couch in my room.
I guess I should move my hook. So this was nice, but I'm hesitant to take too much charity. Not all, perhaps my past, but not all charity is free. There's usually some sort of expectation that comes with it. So I suppose my question would be, why is this person taking such an interest in us to risk potentially drama with a pretty violent faction?
They may just want to thumb their nose at the harmonium.
Then again,
Not
it
sure.
seems everyone has taken an interest in us since we arrived.
I can't say I like that very much.
I
Except for
agree with
whoever's
you.
Nor
responsible
I.
for us being here. Everyone else seems to know more about why we're here and how we're here than we do.
I'm getting the feeling that what we've done, such as leaving the mortuary, has never happened before. We appear to be the first ones to do it. So I'm starting to get the gist or the feeling that people are suddenly wanting to know how we did it.
I mean,
Or how we
just
got
walked
there.
out the front door.
That's because generally you can't get in there unless you're dead. Or so I understand.
I think they want answers for something we don't have answers for.
Hmm. There are just a lot of, as you say, people wanting us for reasons we don't know, and yet we have people who I don't know. But perhaps if this Shemeska, Shemeshka
Shemiska is how I'm saying it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's right.
has enough pull to ward off the harmonium. I'm curious what drew her to us. Had us followed. All of this was risk.
If she's opposed to the harmonium, we have arrayed ourselves against the harmonium, for better or for worse. And she may want to keep tabs on that. She may find us useful.
Well,
What would she want in return? And is it something we're willing or able to provide?
I think only she can answer that.
So how do we set
Or
up
is
a
it something
meeting
we
with
can
her?
afford to refuse?
That's the bigger question. So how do we set up a meeting with her to determine this?
Well, she said she's usually comes down in the evenings, I think, is what she said.
I assume that if we tried to simply leave, we would find it difficult.
It's unsafe beyond these walls right
Perhaps
now.
not
anyway.
unkind, but it would be rude for us to leave anyway without thanking her.
So until she comes down.
We can always go and see what gift she's left us.
Oh dear.
It may simply be some tokens for the machines, or a drink card or something. Which is kind, but it's also meant to lure you in.
Well, who knows until we check, but
I do kind of want to get my bearings of the place. I don't like that I don't know my way out of here in an emergency.
you're not wrong.
Just remember the golden rule. Don't put anything down on the table as a bet that you aren't willing to walk away, leaving on the table.
I'm going to attempt to not sit at any tables, is what I'm hearing.
You don't have to gamble if you don't want to, but it can be quite invigorating when you do win.
I'll take that into consideration. I don't know. It's not something I've done before, and I don't know if it's something I'm comfortable doing. And I don't know how Tunair will feel about that.
I think the answer would be, if you're going to do that, learn what the game is first and the rules of the game.
That's important.
So, I suppose we can see what games they have out on the floor, but let's start with what was offered to us.
Not a bad idea. Anybody know how to get to the cage?
Well, I'm sure we can find out really quick, and I'll go to your main door and walk out.
This is gonna look really
I don't
weird.
make it difficult to find where to give them money.
This is gonna look really weird. All four of us are funneling out of my bedroom.
Yes. It's a very close
It was
party.
a good night.
Mhm. Sounds like the beginning of a really bad joke.
All right. You come out.
Only half of us are even mammalian.
That's also true. Oh boy. So as you come out here in this area, you immediately are feeling a little overwhelmed with the sounds, the general chaotic sounds of the casino, people playing various kinds of games. You can hear some sound of performances from the stage drifting over your way. Immediately in front of you is a whole bunch of slot machines, and in amongst them you see a wiry-haired night hag jumping for joy before a boxy clockwork machine fitted with a hand lever. The machine's 3 faintly glowing reels display the images of 2 gray worms and a golden ring. "Come to mama," giggles the hag as the 3 writhing grubs wiggle from the dispensary slot and into a brass bucket at her feet.
Huh. I look around for the cage.
It's hard to see past in the area you are. If you do look down the way, the hallway where you are, or the alleyway, you'll see Valak standing down there, at the end of the hall. Just like he's waiting.
Down here.
Yeah. Yep, that's him.
I'll nudge Gedry and point. And start to walk in that direction.
Gonna follow him.
All right. The other two follow him too, or?
Yep.
Okay. There you go. As you walk up, Valak sees you. He's like, you've arisen. Please avail yourself of our offerings at the casino. The lady will be around in a few hours to meet with you and discuss business.
Excellent. Thank you for that. She had mentioned going to the cage.
Oh, yes, that is, and he points right up ahead of him in front to that area. And he's like, there's one there. There's also one in the room with the stage and the kitchens and all of that you get through the fountain room just behind that cage.
Excellent. And are the people there aware that we should be expecting something?
Yes. Yes.
Very good. I give him a nod and
right before you go away, he's like, we're just checking. Were there anything you guys needed me to ascertain for you guys? I know you had to come down here pretty quickly. Maybe some things were left behind or need to be fetched.
A nudge Syl.
We were supposed to have stories to the ubiquitous Wayfarer where we were staying that may be awkward for us to retrieve at this point.
Oh, yes. I can send somebody to fetch those items for you.
That would be excellent. Hopefully any harmonium hanging around there won't be a bother.
No, shouldn't be an issue. We have plenty ways of dealing with such things.
Would there be a way to send someone or receive something from Market? I just don't think we can necessarily go out there by ourselves.
Yes. What do you need?
Okay. Well, unfortunately, my primary safety item was damaged, and I am now in need of a replacement.
Your primary safety item? I'm sorry, I'm just asking.
A sword.
Oh, right. Okay.
So basically, I would just want to give him gold to get me a couple of items, if possible.
Okay. Yeah, that's super doable. Just give him a list, standard prices,
Okay.
I would include Syl's silvered knuckle dusters that were on order, and the location of that weaponsmith.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget it was just the robes that were supposed to be delivered to the Wayfarer.
Cool. Oh. That's interesting. You should be able to see everything in general on this map. Hold on.
You can see everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see, like, on Cease's map, she can see everything.
Uh-huh. You can't, though?
I... see that.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Huh. Here. I told it was supposed to be well lit, but I guess, you know. Oh, that. Did it fix it? No? Hmm. Oh, haha. Maybe this will do it. How about now? Maybe reload?
Is it possible it's just that you're on player vision only?
I have no idea. I know I had this problem when during Cease's campaign on maps that she gave us full vision. Oh, sweet. Now it's completely black.
Oh, Jesus. That did the opposite of what I wanted it to do.
I can't adjust my vision anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind that. I disabled token vision light thinking that would turn off that whole effect, but apparently it just makes it so you can't see anything. Which
I don't know, nothing changed for me when you did that.
Well, now... Oh, nope, there it went. I was gonna say, there for a second, I had it, like, bright light, but still within the circle that I'm allowed to see. I don't really care.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, I would like it to work, you know?
Yeah, I'm changing to the different share vision options, and nothing's changing it from where it is.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe this will help. Anything?
Yes.
Yeah? That help?
Yeah, I mean, like, within my vision circle now is brighter. The rest is dimmed, but at least I can see it.
Okay.
I have no
better.
clue what's
Yeah.
going on with this.
That's
They just need to
strange.
release Sigil.
Alright. Cool. Yeah, so he takes all the orders and things that you guys need to go pick up, and he's like, you know, we'll get this back to you guys as soon as we can.
Thank you. That's quite kind. And I give him the nod and head down towards the cage. Zzz.
Does as you walk up to the cage, there's an assortment of gamblers that are cashing out their winnings or purchasing the casino coins, which are called razor leafs. You pick up just from the conversations that each razor leaf is worth 10 gold pieces, and there is a attentive imp cashier sitting behind each window, retrieving chips and funds, and you know, taking care of all of the whatchamacallit, transactions. After a minute, he turns to you, Kata, and he's like, "Oh, how may I help you?"
Good day. We were told by the proprietor that there would be something waiting for us.
Oh, yes. Just one moment. And he takes out 4 little like golden boxes, like gilded boxes, and sets them out for each of you. It's like one for each of you. And um if you take them and open them up, you'll see there are 10 razor leaves inside each of them.
Oh, this is... Thank you.
You're welcome. Have fun, and I'll be here if you need more.
Excellent. And I hand out the boxes to people, and cease these tokens are the currency that they use here. It appears that each of these is the equivalent to 10 gold in real money.
Fascinating concept. So you use these for your games of chance?
Yes. That's all they accept here.
Okay then.
This way, if they catch you cheating, you can't run out the door with a lot of gold.
And I'm gonna examine the coins that they give. Is there like an emblem on them or anything?
They're just like leaf shaped, exactly, with like little indentations, but like kind of like almost like a fern leaf.
Okay. So like I'll take one out, examine it, put it back in the little box. And I just kind of like, I'm assuming like it's just a little box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a small box.
So I'm just gonna put it in my pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And then like cinch the pouch, close, all that fun stuff. And wait to see what anybody else is doing.
What kinds of games are there?
Okay. So you already saw where the slot machines were. What the heck? Over in this area, there's a whole bunch of like table games. There's some dice games where people are rolling and cheering about them. There is... Where are you? I'm looking to see what you can see from where you are.
Yeah, I'm still just by the cage.
Yeah. Over in...
It's all that I can see.
No. Oh, over in this area, you probably would have seen it as you were walking by, like little glimpses of it. There is a gigantic like prize and like big flashing letters of grand prize over there. So if you want to check that out more, you can. You did walk by, so the area between your rooms, which I'm just basically saying was forward, so your rooms are all connected. You walked by a big wheel that looks like people spin and bet on where it lands. I think that's all you would have seen from where you've walked around so far. This area, right near where you are, contains a big fountain with Shemeska in the middle, like a carving of her. And it's just the fountain that's continually going. And that's about it. And this is a open doorway to go to another area past the thing.
Now that you talk about the wheel, I feel like I have a desire to spin the wheel because this is the fortune's wheel. And
Yeah.
that I'm just reminded of Animaniacs. Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Well, we have time.
Don't gamble in the underground Central Casino.
Say what?
That's the lesson we're about. Don't gamble in the underground Central Casino. That's the lesson we're about to learn.
It can't be that bad. It'll be fine.
I don't know, my father always said if you're going to gamble, don't gamble with your own money, and right now we have money that isn't our own.
Where did we come in at?
When you entered the first time, like yesterday.
Yeah.
It doesn't look
Basically.
like there's an exit.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That
You
is
know where
on
the
purpose.
door was, but it's not anymore.
I think that's intentional. If you can't figure out a way out, then all you can do is gamble.
Yeah. Let me look. I think.
Like, it looks like there's an exit over here?
Did you ping something? Because it did nothing for me.
Yeah.
I'm not getting it. Maybe it's because I have a DM map. What area are you pinging at?
The far left.
West.
Far left. Ah! Ah, yes. Yeah, that would be the entrance. You're right. Cool. So you also know over there that the area to the right near there,
Mm-hmm.
that is, that's where the stage is. There were performers there. Back, and this area here is one of the other cages. You would have gone right by it. So, one. There's a lot in this casino. Sorry. Oh, and then this area here is obviously a bar. So, and dining area. Or kitchen, sorry.
Okay, I was gonna say that is a super tiny dining area.
Yeah. I was like, actually, no, that's a kitchen. My bad. The bar has like dining area in front of it, but like, it's the kitchen there. Alright. The bar has a functional toilet. Really?
I'm assuming that's what that is in that little 10 by 5
Oh.
room there.
Would make sense. It's not actually labeled, so.
I'm going to go inspect the grand prize display
Uh-huh.
What?
Okay.
just to see what it is. So, like, while they're looking around, I'm just gonna, like, slink away.
Mm-hmm.
Kenji's going to tag along with you because he's interested in that too.
Okay.
Because I know what that is, I think.
I have no clue.
Well, I, myself, as a person, know I think I know
As
what
a-
that is.
Yeah. Alright, let me see. I think I have a better picture of it. Hold on. That did not load up in here because I don't know why.
One particular magic item that's been around since at least 2nd edition, and I've never seen show up in an actual game.
There we
I
go.
also haven't like thought of a use case where it would be.
Mm-hmm.
But the use case I've thought of is like, we need to do an underwater adventure, and we're relatively low level. I'm going to give them this because it makes it easier.
Yeah. Alright. There we go. Can I search? Ugh. I don't like that, like, in VTT there is a lot of things that are on D&D Beyond that are not in VTT for some reason, which is frustrating. There we go. View full image. Boop. Copy. Alright. I'm posting to you guys in Slack what it actually looks like.
Yep.
It is basically it's gilded, so it's golden. Like all of it looks golden. Is winnable. It has signage that says it's winnable by winning on the fortune's wheel, and yeah, that's what it looks like. There's no description of what it is or what it's called, but that is it.
It's big and it's gold.
Uh-huh. It's huge.
Gedry, do you know what that is?
No.
Do you know why it would be a prize?
It's big and it's made of gold.
I suppose. What would
It
somebody
looks like
even
you can get
do
inside
with
it.
that? This is all very confusing. Very, very confused. And is this the only, like, grand prize display?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, what is the fortune's wheel? I think it's up here. Get you
Yep.
start wandering that way.
I will follow him.
All right. As you get up there, this hall holds the game after which the casino is named, Fortune's Wheel. The dazzling upright roulette wheel, decorated with blinking lights and prizes galore, rises from an ornate stage of its own. A plush throne sits before the wheel before a marble platform fitted with a coin slot and a large level. I think that's supposed to be lever. So there's also a little sign. There's nobody next to it or anything, but there's a sign that it says it costs 5 razor leaves per spin, and you only are allowed to spin once every 24 hours. And you just slot them in the coin slot and pull the wheel.
Expensive.
Don't have an interest in doing anything else. I would donate. I could donate 5 for a spin.
Have a seat.
I'm very cautious doing this.
Yeah.
Like, because I have no clue what's going to happen. So I'm like, I cautiously come around and I sit down. I'm like, okay. And I get, like,
If you're nervous, I could go first.
I just don't know what it's gonna do.
Well,
I
you
imagine
could
the
either,
wheel will spin.
That's a
could
safe
either lose
guess.
the coins or you get a prize.
So I count out 5 coins and I put the rest of them away, back in the box and away, and I plink them in as
Does the wheel-
instructed.
Does the wheel list the prizes that it offers? Oh,
No. So it's a big surprise.
Okay.
As you do notice when you get closer to the wheel isn't one big wheel. It's like segment. There's an outer wheel, a middle wheel, an inner wheel, and a middle wheel. They all spin.
I have inserted the coins.
All right. Pull the lever and then roll me a d10, please.
1d10. 10.
All right.
Why do I feel like that's a bad thing all of a sudden?
one pull wins the grand prize.
Right. Ah.
Everyone else is like, well, I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah, I was expecting like a D100 or something, and on 100th, then you get your.
Well, it may be wheel by wheel, like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Roll another d10.
There we go.
Four.
4. Okay.
I'm very concerned suddenly.
So on the little platform in front of the wheel, a feather just appears in front of you.
Do I know what kind of animal it's from?
Ooh. Do a nature check.
Absolutely. Doug can do. 15.
1 second.
I'm waiting.
It's almost like a token in the shape of a feather.
Processing. Processing.
It's worth 5 silver.
There it is. All right. As you look closer at it, you realize that it looks like a feather, like an actual feather from an animal, but it's not actually. It kind of looks like a blue feather, but it's actually metal. And I will just DM this to you.
Okay. Which one is it?
It kind of went in between the things. It's the second one.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah. And I would say that when you examine it, you instantly know what it does. You don't have to.
I pick it up and I'm like, well, that's fascinating. Like, does it move? Does it move solid like metal, or does it move like a feather?
It moves
it's
like a
metal?
feather, but it's metal.
So like I do the whole like I'm running my fingers over the hairs on the feather and like this is so rare. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Seems easy enough. Kid will
Yay.
drop 5 tokens in.
I totally
right.
like pocket it in a safe spot.
Roll me a d10.
Time for an object lesson.
1.
Oh, I almost rolled to a
Oh.
10.
So that's hit both extremes.
What is it? 1?
No, it's 8.
No, it's a 8.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'd switch tabs. All right, so 8.
It's always great when the DM laughs.
So on the table appears a writhing tentacle that it appears that it might be a little bit sticky.
I'll pick up the tentacle.
Yeah. You want to do? You can do. I think Arcana check on it.
Sure. It's 27.
It appears to be a a tentacle from a mind flayer, freshly shorn from it. It's still writhing around.
Oh,
What poor bastard was this taken off of?
what is it?
Do you know what an illithid is?
I
A
mean,
mind flayer?
they would use them to tell kids about nightmares.
This is one of its face tentacles. And it's still wiggling, which means it was cut off almost immediately before being dropped on that table.
Great.
I'm not sure that was worth the 50 gold pieces.
They weren't your gold pieces.
I could have traded them in the cage.
Fair point.
Even so, that is what odds are like.
Well, one person's received something odd, and she seems excited about hers, so I'll give it a spin.
Okay.
Insert my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Turn. D10, right?
Yep, decent.
4.
Okay. A ticket appears on the table. When you pick it up and look at it, it is a ticket for 1 free drink at the bar.
Hey. Don't know if that was worth 50 gold, but
Yeah.
well, at least it's useful.
Mhm.
I am finding a pouch to stick that tentacle in.
Okay.
I suppose if everyone else will try.
Gedry, how do you pick it up? Are you like pinching or are you like grabbing?
Turtles have weird hands that are almost entirely claws.
Oh.
Like, it's like a stump with, like, claws that just come out of it, so they don't really have, like, bendable digits.
Oh,
The same way, though, that they
interesting.
can... So he literally has it just pinched between 2 of his big claws.
Does it like make a squishy noise when he picks it up?
Yeah, it's kind of squishy, it's slimy, and it's still wriggling around.
You hear me gag. When the minute Gedry picks it up, I'm like, huh.
All right. D10, so.
Alrighty. Oh, 4.
Hey, guess what you get? A free drink.
Stupid dice.
Yay. All right.
Well, that was...
Fun.
No.
No?
Just goes to show that some win and some don't. And that's fine. That's what you go in accepting.
And you
I'm
did.
sure
Go ahead.
I'll find some use for a Mind Flayer tentacle down the line.
And you did say to gamble with money that isn't yours?
If you find a use for that, I'm deeply concerned at the situation where it will be useful.
Or fascinated. I've never heard of a mind flayer before, but if they have tentacles like that, that's her squid-like. It's disgusting.
Imagine a humanoid squid where tentacles come out of their face, and when they feed, they stick those tentacles into various orifices in your head and pull your brain out through whatever they can to devour.
No. My brain is my own.
Not if they get a hold of you.
The kindest thing they could do to you would be to eat your brain. Anything else they're going to do will be much worse.
The stories they would tell children to go to sleep would be that they would creep into your mind and effectively just make you their slave.
And how would that get a child to sleep?
It would not, but it would scare them to staying in their room and not come to the parents' room.
Or the mind flayers will get them.
I like the people who tell these stories.
Some parents, at least mine, were very, well, no, so many parents tell things like that. It's selfish.
Well, Silras, doesn't this remind you of the amygdalin in Plane of Fear? It's more the tentacles. And I totally do that. I'm like... But that's what the amygdalin, I think, were. I don't know if they did anything involving the brain, but they definitely had the... Ugh.
The High Generals didn't have to do anything with the brain. They just killed you.
Well, not me, but yeah. Yeah. I tried to avoid the Plane of Fear. Ugh. Nightmares for days.
Like a second home.
It was your favorite place.
Your favorite place was a nightmare land?
It was the plane of my god.
Huh.
The Lord of Fear.
Noted. That is something I know now. Got it.
Thoros is complicated. Good to have it around in a fight, though. And I'm like absently looking around at like slot machines and stuff.
Where else can I win with my newbie
What else
luck?
is going on? Yeah.
Yep. There are plenty of spots open on the slots machines if you want to try those.
Sure. Yeah. Like Cease is totally like, this wasn't that bad.
She got a taste and now she's hooked.
It's like she's just bored. Like, there's no nature. There's no animals.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do something. Ooh, shiny. So of the slot machines, I noticed that there's different colored chairs everywhere. Are they all the same slot machine or are they different?
They're all the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say, when you go up, you look around and you watch, and it costs 1 razor leaf to play, and you gather that the goal is to match the symbols across 3.
Got it. I have a feeling I'm going to lose at this, but let's give it a try. And I walk over and I sit down at one of them and put a razor leaf in.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean over to Kata and just quietly say, "Do you think she remembers that the hag that won the 2 riding groups? We walked out of the bedroom."
Say that again.
Do you remember the hag that won the 2 writhing grubs that came out of the machine when we left the bedroom?
I saw.
Should be amusing.
Oh yeah, Cease does not remember. Cease didn't even notice that. She was so overstimulated by all the sounds, she had no clue.
Roll me 3d6.
Individually, together, doesn't matter.
Well, I need to know what each one of them is, so.
Oh, so you get the grand prize if they all match or something?
Yeah.
Imagine the grand prize is the fortune's wheel if you rolled like 10, 10, 10. 666. You win the thousands of grubs.
All right. Sure.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't know why we're laughing. I'm curious now.
So
It's either good, really good, or really, really disgusting.
it rolls. The first wheel rolls over to the second one rolls over to a pitchfork. The last one rolls over to a ring. And hold on. Oh my god! You take 6 fire damage. As it like shuts a flame out at you.
Devil
This
devil
just-
ring.
This just seems like positive punishment.
Interesting.
And how do I have no defense against fire?
Because you're not high enough level to have the fire resistance that I think you eventually get.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. What was the number?
6.
6. Great. I get up from the thing. I'm like, I just got paid to get attacked.
That was your luck diminishing.
I
Where
no
are the
longer
games
like
that
this
roll-
place.
Where are the games that rely on d20s? So you can use portent on them.
I don't know if there are any. Let me double check. I'm just checking. I'm curious.
My portent rolls are not good for that anyway. One was a natural one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, D10s are the most.
Are there card games going on?
No card games, but there are dice games over on the tables.
I'm
back
just
up
watching the dice games.
over here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So, the guy who's running the games at each of the tables, the dice games, coalesces from a cloud of mist to conduct the Dead Hands dice, a dice game popular among seafaring pirates in the Astral Sea. He kind of narrates all of that. As you watch, you pick up a little bit of how it plays, but it looks like everybody has a set of dice that they roll and they keep it covered, and then they bet on like who has the highest roll, and then they all reveal at the same time, and whoever is closest to being right about being having the whatever roll they bet on having wins.
So you're betting without seeing your dice?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
There's a nearby table that has a similar game, but this one's slightly different. This one is just everybody rolls their dice and then reveals them at the same time. But the person who has the highest roll total wins, unless any of their dice had rolled a 1, and then they automatically lose. So it's possible for everybody to lose on that one.
Ross really cleans up on that one.
Yep. But I think that's a good point for us to stop for tonight. It's late.
Okay.
Okay.
You
yeah.
guys did good. You've gotten into a next section, so be fun. Some shenanigans at the casino so far.
Just a little. Cease, what did you actually get? Your feather.
Oh, I got a quail's feather token.
Oh, one. Okay, one of the feather tokens, right?
Yeah.
I assumed it had to be.
Okay.
It was also possible for there to be no prize. So you all actually got something, which is good.
Huh.
I don't know what to feel about the one that I got.
I know.
It's something.
Your prize.
So is the only reason that I got to roll a second die because I rolled a 10 the first die?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because like he rolled and then didn't roll a second die, and I was like,
There's
That
certain
makes sense.
numbers that if you roll, it rolls on the next wheel.
Hmm.
And then if you roll a number right, it'll roll on the next wheel. And each is like a different category of prize.
got it.
Hmm. Interesting. Cool.
Oh.
I enjoyed this though. I can't say I'm a big fan of the harmonium right now, so
And B.
Yeah. Feeling that.
I was gonna say, I think if I remember right, there. Let me see.
Yes,
There
what crime they committed.
It's
Kill
like, yeah. They resisted a little bit. Kill them. And I think their motto is like discovering new laws or something like that.
Hmm.
Let me think. Oh no, they enforce the peace through might is their motto.
of course. That
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Tracks.
So.
All right. Cool. Thanks for
Yep.
the game.
Yep. Remember, no game next week, but week
Yep.
after. So, have
Sounds
a good
good.
Thanksgiving.
All right. Catch everyone later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. And with that, we are done for this evening. As you heard, no game next weekend, unfortunately. I believe the DM is out of town, will not be able to attend. I will be back tomorrow night for raid night. I'll be back on Tuesday for another raid night. And then I believe next Sunday we're raiding again. I know we're short 1 or 2 people because of the holiday. But I think overall, we're set. So, at minimum, I'll see you tomorrow night. 7:30 Eastern until 10:30 Eastern. And then Tuesday the same time. Tomorrow we will be picking up work on Rashanan. Mythic Rashanan. We got him down to 17%. So with any luck, we'll get him tomorrow. And then we'll see our first pulls on the actual really, really hard bosses. So once you get past the first 4, apparently there's a huge damage spike. So, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern, and until then, as always, thanks for coming, thanks for hanging out, and have a great night.